Oh, hi everybody, and welcome back to the Rust Bucket group build. This is getting to the final completed product here. I managed to start putting the parts together. I've got the spare tire mounted here on the side. I got the cab on. I started out putting the radiator grill glued onto the radiator shroud and the radiator part, but then when I went to put the hood on, it wouldn't fit, so I had to break that off, put the hood in, and then glue this grill on the front. It just glues on two contact points here at the bottom. Because of the shape of the hood, it's sort of angled forward. It's a little bit harder to slide out. It doesn't slide out quite as easy. I guess it come out not too bad without affecting the, it kind of shifts the radiator grill a little bit forward there. I've got the engine in, as you've seen before. But I was thinking may have to just leave the hood on all the time, so I'll have a few pictures of it with it off. I just have the four tires and wheels to put on, the two door handles and the mirror. And I've taken some cord that I had, some nylon cord, very narrow, and put Mod Podge on it to stiffen it up a bit. I'm going to try and put that on to hold the tailgate in place, and if that works, then I'll paint that up. I still have to rest up a bit of the chrome here on the front, the bumpers and around the windshield and the windshield wipers and handles and so forth. I got the paints there still, so it's getting there, almost done. So I've got an idea to put a signpost in the back of this old truck. I've printed off a bunch of different Route 66 shields in different stages and different colors, and I've just taken one for Arizona, because I know this is supposed to be a truck that's been weathered and dried in the desert. So I've taken that one and Mod Podged it to a thin piece of styrene sheet, and when that dries I'll coat it again with Mod Podge to seal it. I've taken one of these. I picked a few of these up a while back, like a vinyl stir stick you get in a fast food place. It's vinyl. It's just got that shape. It kind of curls around and the ends there, two circles and flat in the middle. And I paint it silver and rust it up a bit and drill some holes in it, and it looks like those signposts you see on the side of the road on the highway. And I'll attach that on there and weather that up a bit, and I guess just either stand it up in the display or set it in the back of the truck. So stay tuned, see if that turns out. Well, here's the final product of my 37 Ford pickup for the Rust Bucket group build hosted by Mars Garage. Again, it's not so much rusty as sort of faded and dusty, and trying to match some pictures that I found online. And I've just added a few items in the back. They're just sitting there loose at the moment. A couple of boards and stick and an old tire and an old Route 66 sign from Arizona, just to show that it's been out in the heat. So I'm pleased with the way it turned out. I guess I had a little trouble getting the hood, the radiator grill just glues at the bottom here, and it's a little bit awkward getting the hood on and off, so I'll just leave that on. I've got one windshield wiper hanging down as if it's broken off there, and the other one was still working. I had to keep the driver's side working. So I got some rope here just holding the tailgate on, and not much else. I flip it over and show you underneath. I'll put some pictures at the end because I'll have to take these things out of the back here. They're just sitting there loose. I just took a stiff brush with some tan paint on it, some golden brown, and just dry, and then I guess fairly wet, and then flicked it with my thumb, just kind of splattered some paint on the windshield and on the back window and on the headlights, and then dry brushed some over the edges here just to show the dust and dirt on it. I had thought about putting a Route 66 sign on the door, but I decided to put it on a post in the back of the truck instead. You can see there the headlights are dirtied up a bit. So thanks very much for putting on this group build, Mr. Mars, and I always enjoy doing these rusty, dusty, weathered effects, and I think this one turned out pretty close to what I wanted it to with the pictures that I found online. So thanks for watching, and stay tuned. I'll have a couple of quick snapshots at the end.